as regards those people, that were left out, they said they were going through security screening. At first, because that is the case of El-Rufal, isn't that the DSS not screened appropriately before now, or this is a new petition against him? Also, quoted, is that the DSS is not screened properly before now, or it's a new petition against them, and also the third person is to download it. But they say it's for security screening. Let's say I pass that. But pretty much, I think after all of this, we can have the full complement of our ministers and get to work. There's so much work to be done in Nigeria, and it's time to start.
Oga El-Rufai, how market? El-Rufai, how market?
All right, 45 new ministers. Hopefully get their portfolio soon, Rufai.
Congratulations to them. I can't wait for them to get their portfolios because their work is cut out for them. Take, for instance, some of the things the president did announce. We'd like to see how they work as regards those announcements by the president as regards palliative. The Minister of Agriculture, whoever becomes the Minister of Agriculture, has a lot of work for him. The Minister of Finance has a lot of work for him, and other departments of government, a lot of work set out. So it remains to be seen who will be put in these positions, but congrats to them in advance. And when they do well, we'll applaud them. But when they do not do well, we'll criticize them. And there's no hard feeling. It's just because we love our country and we want our country to do well. Secondly, the conundrum that happened yesterday as regards Mr. Festus Keyamo, before now, the Senate had summoned him to come speak about certain monies, that were disbursed in the last government where he served in, but he snubbed them. And this time they said they were not having any part of it. Kudos to the Senate. Kudos to the Senate on standing for accountability. No government official should be invited to the Senate and they should snub the Senate. So kudos to the Senate for standing for accountability. And that case snowballed into a lot of things that the Senate president had to go see the president before they came back to the House and they resolved the issue finally.
And anyway, as the screening done over yesterday, they don't suspend the screening of El-Rufai. Saying get some case, we be saying never answer. And on top of that, we have Festus Keyamo, we be saying apologize to the Senate before he take it back as ministerial screening concluded yesterday. So and there's a drama we be saying go on for that side too. So Festus Keyamo, a senior advocate of Nigeria, apologized to the Senate for not attending invitation from the committee. Remember that Festus was overseeing the Ministry of Labor and Productivity, and we can't look at waiting they productive in the country. Well, we know see waiting they productive for this country. We know see where he had previously served as the minister under the administration of Muhammadu Buhari. This came after the chaotic Senate section during the ministerial screening, where Senator Darlington accused Keyamo of disrespecting the Ninth National Assembly and accusing the previous assembly of corruption. Keyamo apologized without reservation, explaining that the issue had been resolved with the committee. He clarified that he had attended other hearing in a cooperative atmosphere. Also, the Senate they moved to suspend Keyamo screening, citing his failure to respond to the summon during the Buhari's administration. Keyamo clarified that the payments to program beneficiary were made by the Central Bank of Nigeria and the registered with beneficiary information was the National Directorate of Employment. Afterward, the Senate also suggested that Keyamo apologize and hesitate, in which after everything, he dropped the apology, and as they always do, the man can't take the bow. He take a bow, drop apology, take a bow. And if you see as the man did there as Mumu, and they have to go inside to determine case. So it was an interesting one anyway. So also looking at the Labour, Joe Hajero, the leader of the Labour movement, revealed that President Bola Tinubu's effort to reduce the cost of governance include measures to strengthen the presidential fleet. Hajero, the president of Nigerian Labour Congress, disclosed detail of a private meeting between organized Labour and Tinubu in Abuja last Wednesday had made nationwide protest about rising cost of living. And during this appearance on Channel TV Politics Today, Ajero explained that the president's action also encompassed attempt to cut down on governance expenses. When asked whether Labour leader has urged government officials to practice financial restraint, Ajero shared that this line of inquiry led to discussion about Tinubu's staffing decision, which had been subject to criticism. According to the NLC president, Tinubu justified his choices by framing them as opportunity for job creation rather than mere responding to concern about hiring numerous senior advisor. And Ajero also recanted that Tinubu cited his own example. He mentioned that he had a sizable fleet of car and has made efforts to downsize it. However, he was informed that it's a matter of security, and we just fool ourselves. So Ajero continue. He also mentioned that he preferred to use his personal private jet, but he was told that this too is a security matter and he must use the government jet. He went on to say that he resides in the modest two-bedroom apartment. He emphasized that he's striving to economize and that he intends to encourage his staff to do the same. The exact implication of this are unclear. We don't know what Oga they do, but then we know say one of the things that we move this country forward now to cut the cost of governance. And a lot of people don't come say, what's Oga they do that? What's going on? We are talking about cutting the cost of governance, and you nominated how many minister? How many minister? 48 minister. 48 minister. Why the country is saying, Oga, make we cut this thing down. Anyway, this is an update. This is what happened yesterday in case you missed it. El-Rufai, let me whisper to you. El-Rufai, his screening was suspended. They didn't finish it. Okay, don't tell anyone I told you. Also, Festus Keyamo, he was just standing like Mumu. You know, they talk. He was standing like Mumu in front of the Senate, but eventually the Senate let him go. he took the back. He come back for all of them. Mumu. Anyway, he too don't go. And that's what it is. And we're looking forward to what the labor, what they're going to do when it comes to all this high price of everything petrol that is going on. We're looking forward to see more that is coming from that side, and the solution to all this from this administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. God bless you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is just a short update on what happened. I mean, few things that happened yesterday in case you missed it, and just to kick starts today, and we get into some real business when it comes to updating you guys. God bless you. Please do share this video. Let it get to everyone. Yeah, sometimes you just have to catch fun, enjoy yourself while you do your job. So do share this video. Let it get to everyone. My name is David Israel. Till I come your way next time. God bless you and safe.